I'm Jeremy White. I am the founder of CodeWeavers. We're a software company that lets you run Windows applications on a Mac or a Linux computer. I had wanted to make a change. I had been running the business for a very long time, looking to make a change, looking for an exit. I wanted something that would preserve the company culture. So I looked at a variety of employee ownership structures. Really been down that, went a long way. But in the end, the employee ownership trust offers sort of a level of flexibility and intentionality and flexibility that just made it really the right solution for me. But I don't think you can start too early. I mean, obviously, in your early days, your focus is on building the business, but it's something you should think about is where do you want this business to go? What is its eventual destination? And I think it's certainly something I think everyone should think about in any kind of a mature business. What is your plan? How are you going to get out? What do you want to do with it? Maybe you want to sell it, but if you want it to go on, then setting up a structure like an employee ownership trust could be a really powerful tool. I sort of in some ways wish that the company had been an EOT for years before I left. Like, it would have been great to have had done that transition 10 years ago if I could have. I think that you get an enormous range of benefits when you run an employee ownership company. The staff is engaged in a novel way. I mean, I'm burned out and ready to move on, so I'm content with that. But it would be fascinating to be there and to be part of it and to see the new growth and to see the changes that are going to happen. And to sort of be part of that rather than sort of, tipping my hat and, walking off into the sunset or what have you. Particularly when you couple it with a few other things, you get to articulate a purpose. My ideals and the things that matter to me are baked into the foundation documents. So I have a confidence that the company is going to be what I want it to be. It's structured so that it can grow and change over time. So if the staff want it to be something else, it can. So it embodies my vision. It allows the staff to know that they have genuine ownership. It's not lip service. It's not your family. It is really their company, and it really matters in a way that I think is subtle but powerful. Well, so in software and in our part of our culture is our staff gets to control the work that they do. They get to have work on the interesting problems. They get to work on problems that are meaningful to them in the world, and they know that there's not some profit motive that's going to drive them to do something they don't want to do or that wouldn't be any fun to do. And so they get to really, the whole goal is for people to have rich, fulfilling lives that are full of purpose and meaning. And the trust ensures that they get to do that and that they can have the confidence that if they stay there, that won't be taken from them because it's baked into our foundation documents that can't be taken away. I think it's worth a close look. I know it's very popular. It's grown rapidly in popularity in the UK and places. I think once you kind of look at it and you look at the benefits and the simplicity, it ends up feeling like the obvious choice. As I say, I started down the cooperative road, and I think there's nothing wrong with a cooperative, but the EOTs are just simple and clean in a way that is very compelling.